Hi everybody, I want to share some of my coloring with you and my journey to trying to learn to watercolor, and you will laugh, so stay tuned when you see it. The most recent thing, and believe me, we'll go back to where I started here in a second and it'll be hilarious, but this is out of this whimsical coloring book. I love this with the little witches. Is that in frame? I'm going to show you some of the ones that I colored in here. There are things that I don't like about them. This one I got a little too happy. I wish I had more yellow space around this, but I am just learning. I used a whole lot of different mediums. The more mediums that you use or colors that you use, it'll give it more of a dimensional effect. If you don't, it's just a flat effect. So,
can I just point out that mediums is not a word?
Mediums?
It's media is plural.
No, medium is what you use.
Medium is singular, media is plural.
Oh, alright, smarty pants.
That's my gig, I'm a smarty pants.
And so this one I did last night. They take me about 6 hours to do. That is the first one I did in this book. I bought this book because I'm going to take these pictures out of here, back them with something, and hang them up in the camper. This one is probably my favorite. And on my craft channel, I'll show you how I did it and what pens and inks and all that I used. Because this little witch is a lot more vibrant. This picture is more vibrant than some of the others. So anyway, I can show you how I did those in another book. But let me show you where all this started. I got this book. It's called The Word and Color coloring book. I knew absolutely nothing of what I was doing. So I started in the back. Oh, please, this is not fun. Look at this mess. Look at this mess. Look how that just completely blacked out. You can't even see what was underneath that. Alright, so there's some more nonsense. This was just trying to learn the different types of colored pencils and the way I wanted it to look. And I didn't want it to look like any of these. There are parts of these that I like that I wanted to carry through. Kind of like the way that little birdhouse came out. But then Marty Pants is trying to give me directions, but he looks like a monkey.
But then? Okay.
With this page, I just did a light wash of watercolor because I don't like just the white. I'm still working on that page. Not real happy with it. You can see what kind of nonsense is going on here. That one will never get finished. This one, I used a lot of gel pens. I kind of like this one. But with each of them, this is just all gel pens, and I like the effect of that one. So this book is what I started with to try to, learn. I like the way this one did. This is a wash of yellow and green. So this is what I was started with. That one is way too dark. I mean, it's all just a learning curve and trying to decide how your pencils work or your pens work and how you like to do them. This one was done with all the same. This was done with the same gel pen. So it takes a while to learn what you like and what you don't like. You can see some of these are just half finished. And I may go back to them probably at some point. Let me see. Kind of like that one. So there was my coloring book. Now I was also trying to learn to watercolor, and this is hilarious. This is my first, what are these called? Color wheels, where you have the yellow at the top and all this. This didn't turn out to be very much of a color wheel. It turned out to be a hot mess. That one I did a little better with. But yeah, that was a mess. So I tried. There's a stamp that I had, and I was just playing around with that. But you can see all of my pictures were muddied. That one has a little bit more brightness to it. So does that one. I was trying so hard. Still, everything, I could not get it to be a bright, lovely shade. Oh, this is a mess. This one, I just got upset and I just started throwing down color. I just blot, blot, blot. And I kind of actually like the way that one turned out. Okay, but here we go. Words can just not even describe this. I mean, just a hot mess, and everything turned out this yucky color, and I just couldn't figure it out. So then I figured it out. What I used was color watercolor pencils, and I did the basic flowers, and then I took the watercolor and dropped it in on top of it. And I don't like the leaves on this one, but I like the way this all turned out. So then I was trying doodling. Got some doodling books. And I know this isn't perfect, but this was just me trying to play around with colors. And you can tell they kind of turned out bright. And just, you know, playing around with all of that. So, trying a different kind of medium. So what I'm going to do, I think, is on my craft channel, I'm going to tell you what kind of pens I used and how I finally learned to do something that I was happy with, like this witch's book. Smarty Pants, can you go look on the hassock in there and get me the Primal Consciousness book? That was another book that I really practiced on a lot. It was a book that someone sent to me. And then there was another one that went in the last giveaway. So this is another one that I really learned on. You can see that was the first one I did. Not exactly thrilled with it. That one I kind of like the effects. I got some new brush markers in, and I'll show those to you. That was done mainly with gel pens and some watercolor pencils. And so this helped me too. I didn't like the way that looked at all. It just clouded it all up. You can't see underneath it. I like that one, okay. I like that one. You don't have to sit and finish the whole thing. One thing that I would do is I would find a pen, or if I liked a pen or gel pen or glitter pen or whatever type of pen, I would, you know, use it on several different pictures while I had it out. I would just, you know, put it down on there. So anyway, that's the Primal Consciousness book. So that's how I got started. And so join me in the next one. Some of these videos will go on over on the craft channel, how I started to do this. I'll show you how I start a page, what I think about when I do it. And thank you for watching. Please subscribe so I can be happy. Have anything to say, Smarty Pants?
I was just wondering, when you finish that color in the Primal Consciousness book, we could have a contest, have everybody vote for which one they think should be on the refrigerator. Yeah. Don't put them in the refrigerator, on the refrigerator. And don't think I won't, because you know I will.
So anyway, there's that. I'm wearing this brace, back brace, in case you see it, because my back is killing me today. Alright, I guess that's all I have to say. Do you have anything to say?
Just, I guess the coloring time is done. We can have milk and cookies and a nap now.
Graham crackers. Graham crackers. Did you bring the graham crackers?
Sure. Can get you some.
Okay. So, thank you everybody for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.